Hey folks, it's Luke Ienn. I've got something a little different here, at least on my channel. Plenty of people do stuff like this. One of those just like short update sort of videos. So here's the rundown. I went in too hard at the start, and I now find myself in a difficult position. Let me go over a couple of the things that have presented themselves as a problem to me, and then what sort of solutions that I have thought of in order to help me get through this difficult time. Now, I ended up really burning myself out with what I was doing. I wanted to try to make sure that I had at least one video per day. I'm not required to do that. It was just something that I wanted to do. I wanted to see what my upper limit was, and I wanted to try to stay as close as I could to that upper limit. Unfortunately, when you run yourself in that sort of way for so long, you end up causing a lot of drain. You really wear yourself down. And so I burned myself out. That on top of trying to balance my personal life as well alongside my new, well, I don't know what to call this, hobby, I suppose. My current project, I guess. This channel is my project. But it was just too much. And so that's where I've been for the past week, if you've been wondering. I do have a couple of videos recorded which I'm going to start uploading. But yeah, so here comes where. Oh, yeah, and there was one other thing that's been an issue. Metro Exodus is too long. It's way too long, and it's taking up way too much presence on my channel. I'm not going to quit playing Metro Exodus. However, what I am going to do is instead of trying to keep a day-to-day update schedule for Metro as well as any of my other games, Metro was every other day. Same with me because I do horror days and I do sci-fi days, or something kind of close to either of those genres. Now, in the case of Metro Exodus, it's just taken too long, and I've decided that from now on, instead of doing short individual episodes that are roughly between 30 to 50 minutes long, uh, my goal from here is going to be uploading large videos, large videos that detail a period of time in which I was playing Metro. And I might post these once every week or week and a half. Now, a lot of my solutions to my issues really just boils down to downsizing. I also want to try to diversify my content a bit more, not necessarily stretching outside of the genres in which I feel most comfortable covering and commentating on, but more than just that, I want to explore more with what I'm doing. And at the moment, it kind of feels as if I don't have yet a lot of diverse content that makes up my channel yet. At least like diversity within the genre. And so I'm hoping to expand upon that. At the same time, though, I like what I like. And if something doesn't appeal to me, I'm not going to force myself to get into it. Well, that's basically everything that I had to say here. But I'm hoping that with a new approach to this channel, I'm going to have a lot of a better time just getting things done and essentially making it work for myself. I wanted to do this channel for fun, first and foremost. Well, kind of, sort of. The first goal was that I wanted to work on something and watch it grow. I haven't really had anything like that before, where I had something that I started from nothing, essentially, and then built upon it. I want to start doing that, and that's what I'm trying to do with this channel. But I also want it to be fun. And if I end up getting people interested in this channel through either coming up in their recommendations or someone links it to them because they liked it, that would be cool. I would like to have a nice little community if I can find one. It doesn't have to be huge. If it ends up huge, cool, but for the most part, I just want people who think that my content is neat, and also people who like some of the things that I like as well. Simple as that. But yeah, I kind of sort of rambled there towards the end. I'm actually rambling now. Don't really know how to wrap this up when it comes to these sort of short updates, but thank you so much for listening all the same. You'll see some of these changes pretty soon. I do have a couple of videos coming up that I'm continue Mo Astray. Sorry, Mo Astray. I keep calling it the thing I used to call it. I'll be playing Mo Astray, and I've got another standalone video coming too. I'm thinking though, when it comes to standalone videos, they're going to be long, somewhere between like an hour, 2 hour, however long it takes to finish the thing. If the game is like longer than like an hour and a half maybe for me to finish it, or my video ends up longer than an hour and a half, I might try to either trim it down a lot or split it into chunks. Depends. We'll see how it goes. But for any game that I'm doing a series on, like Mo Astray, I will probably keep it shorter so that people can kind of follow that day to day if they would like, instead of waiting for like a big thing. I'm still figuring things out. So yeah, that's about it. Once again, thank you so much for hearing me out and just kind of staying up to date with me on this sort of thing. But more than just that, I just really appreciate having you around. And I hope you look forward to what I've got coming up in the future for this channel. Honestly, I don't really know what that entails yet, but I'm doing what I can here and trying to have a fun time doing it. It shouldn't be stressful. It shouldn't be something that makes me feel like I'm beholden to it or that it controls my life. I control my channel, not the other way around. That's how it's got to be. That's how it's going to be. And I'm going to try to do my best to maintain that, because once I start letting it control me, it's not going to be fun anymore. So yeah, that's all for real this time. I'll catch you later. Take care of yourself. I hope you have a good time. And until I see you later, well, goodbye.